Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today, paint pouring, marble bear. Last time that I did one of these particular medium-sized bears, it was a sunburst edition. This is the Galactic edition. Let's see how we go. And I think after this, I'm going to look for a random object to pour paint on because I've got a lot of pour paint kicking around. So let's crack it open. Get pouring, get messy, have some fun. Now, this does come with a plastic mat, but I've already got one out, so we won't worry about getting it out right now. And we should have everything that we've got. Paintbrush and spoon, our cute little bear here, 2 paper cups, and we have what looks like black, purple, and gold. So, we'll get the plastic sheets stretched out, get ready to make a mess. It's what we specialise in on this channel, making a mess and having fun. Make sure he's in the middle for you all. So, put the sheet down, get the paints ready, pour them in the cup, pour them over the bear. It says to lay them down first so we can get like under the bits, leave an ear bare so we can move him around. And then as he's starting to dry, shift him about a little bit so we can alleviate the pool gathering around his feet, which is always easier said than done. The top does dry quicker than the bottom, so gravity, all the paint is constantly shifting down. So hopefully I can time it right and I shift him before he sticks to the bottom. But I will move him off the mat before I'm done as well, because I do find that helps. Now, for those of you who haven't seen me do this before, in other sets you don't get a plastic mat, you get sticky bits, and this is what you get left with on the bottom. Not so pretty. On the ones where you do get a plastic mat, you get a very pretty bottom. So, props for the mat. Right, we'll give the paint a good mix. Now, the last one said to start off with a lot of orange, but then it was overwhelmingly orange. What does this one say? A small amount of black. Perhaps I read it wrong, actually. It might have said a small amount of orange. A small amount of black, a good amount of purple, then gold. Right, we'll try that. Small amount of black. So we'll put them in order that we're going to pour. We'll see if we can get that effect. That purple looks like it needs to be a bit more mixed. You can see the separation. That's looking better. And the gold looks well mixed. There doesn't seem to be a separation line. Okay, small amount of black. It also said to fill the cup 3/4 full, but that looks like quite a lot. So I might just go, so a fair amount of purple and a bit of gold. I might just do what I normally do and do it in stages. And a tiny bit more black. There's quite a bit of purple already, so we'll just do a tiny drop of purple, then maybe a little bit more gold. Right, let's get messy. We'll lay him down. Right, I'm going to stand him up. Well, this is better than the first one. Oh, and this is my handy scoop from when I did Poor Pal's Balloon Dog. And this is well handy. Right, left hand, do your thing. I'm trying to get all the bits we didn't get. Be good and don't fall over. We just got to try and get the other side. And not knock him over. And maybe put some more purple in there because we are heavy on the black gold now. And we don't want to lose what we've already got, so we've got something good going with this one. So let's get a bit more purple in there. Try and get all the bits that we haven't got. And this should be the last lot I need to do. Right, let's get him done. Right, that's... oh, there's always one bit. Okay, just the ear. And this is perhaps our best attempt yet. Let's try not to ruin it. Okay, we're going to leave that there. And hopefully when we come back, he looks as good as he does right now. Well, our Marble Bear Galactic edition is finished and looking mighty fine. I really like how this one has come out. Pretty cool across the board. A little bit of poolage under the one paw here, but nothing major. Unfortunately, the feet are bare. I did keep moving him, but I will take this over the sticky pads being there because the sticky pads look rough, and I now have the option to either just paint over them or pop a little felt down so I can stand it on a shelf fine. Because sometimes these do, the paint has completely dried, but it's not sticky, but it will sound like it's stuck to a surface when it actually hasn't. $2.99, totally worth it. The first one that I did of this size, is this the 17 centimetre, I think? 17 centimetre bear. Didn't come out quite so well. That's because I read how to try and get the same result as on the box and then went the opposite. But well, those of you out there checking out the paintball videos would have probably seen that I've got a sunburnt bear rather than a sunburst bear. But yeah, really cool. I have lots of paint left as a result, so I'm going to get experimenting soon on different objects, different surfaces, seeing what we can create, see what works and see what doesn't. I've enjoyed this. I highly recommend getting one of those. You have plenty to go around and do other stuff as well, so it's like a one and done as far as the bear's concerned, but it's not one and done as far as the paint's concerned. So definitely worth it. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found it satisfying watching some lovely paint pour and rain down on this cute little teddy bear. Also hope it's given you an idea of what to expect should you see one of these yourself and fancy giving it a go. Like if you like what you see, comment if you got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more. Thank you all again so much. Take care and see you in the next one.